Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you already know by the title of the video, we're doing something different. I've decided to rank energy drinks because I have a slight caffeine addiction. So let's get into it. I only bought the original flavors to make it more like a fair comparison. Obviously some of the flavors are just a lot better. And these are the only ones that I could get a hold of. So these get extra points for availability. I couldn't find things like Rockstar and Switch. They just weren't around. I did go to a couple stores, but these are the ones we have and we're gonna test those. We'll start with the goodie, which is Monster, the original. I only take this in, I always think it's lime because of the color, it's green. It's the apple flavor and it's sugar-free. I generally drink that one. I've never actually had the original, so this will be interesting. Always have to do a little tap, just in case it's like super fizzy. I think that helps. I don't know. I don't want to not do it and then it explodes on me. It smells like an energy drink. Like that normal, like original energy drink smell. They're not great, like you can smell if this is toxic for you smell. It's not bad. The end kind of tastes like a Red Bull. Hang on. Yeah, it's not bad. And just for reference, because I would like to also say taste-wise, we compare that, but also the amount of caffeine you're getting. And sugar. Obviously, you don't really, well, it depends. You get a lot of energy from sugar, but preferably for me, I don't want a lot of sugar, but I do want a lot of caffeine. There's 11 grams of sugar, and it has 32 milligrams of caffeine. It's such a weird measurement. 32 milligrams of caffeine and 11 grams of sugar. I'm gonna get my boyfriend to taste test this because he's the reason why I drink energy drinks now. I'm not saying you tire me out, I'm just saying that you got me addicted. Let me know what you think flavor-wise. You're gonna have to help me rate them because I just feel like a lot of them will taste the same.
I do like Monster though.
I know. Yeah.
So it's gonna be 100 for air, but 10 out of 10 for flavor?
I think it's more like a 7 out of 10 for flavor. Like it's a very average taste. So 7 out of 10 for flavor, and then we'll compare the amount of caffeine and sugar you're getting at the end of the video when I've got all the stats, because there's no way I'm gonna remember any of that. Next is a score, which I feel like university students in Cape Town, I don't know about South Africa, but in Cape Town, this is like a huge thing. I always see university students drinking score. I've never had this either. This one I'm a little bit scared about. I don't know why. I always get a little bit scared because I think this one's like, what, 10 rand? I always get scared when they're 10 rand. Okay. It's subtle. I don't like the aftertaste, but it is subtle. The aftertaste is kind of like day-old chewing gum. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't like the aftertaste. The beginning is like, it's okay, but and it's a bit like watered down. It's not like the Monster's a little bit more like in your face, and this is like very chilled. So it's such as an African review. Everything's chilled. Yeah, I'm not a huge one on this. The Monster in taste-wise definitely beats this, but let's see the caffeine and the sugar. So this has 6 grams of sugar, which probably explains why it's not as like strong taste. It's not as sweet. So it's got less sugar than the Monster. And then caffeine, it also has 32 milligrams of caffeine. So if you are wanting more caffeine and less sugar, this is the one to go. But if you don't care about the sugar and you want the flavor, so far I say Monster beats it in flavor. I would probably do this flavor like 6 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan, but let's see what Brendan says. Imagine I had a mic right here. I can just hear us swallowing the entire time.
ASMR.
ASMR. So I hate that. I hate swallowing ASMR. I like other ASMR like tapping and stuff, but I hate swallowing.
Yeah.
So?
I do think Monster is better.
Yeah.
But it isn't terrible for what you're paying.
True. It's not bad for the price. And the amount of caffeine you're getting, if you're paying, like you want cheap, but you want caffeine because you need energy. At the end of the day, you're drinking Monsters and Scores and energy drinks because you're tired. So it works. What's your rating?
I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5. Okay, so also around the same. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
taste great. You admit that it doesn't taste great.
But it's not terrible.
But it's not great.
It's not great, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what this one is. What is this? You said e-boost, but it's an R. Reboost? Reboost. People probably like, how do you not know? I feel so dumb. I think it's Reboost. Reboost. And yeah, obviously I've never had this because I don't even know what it is. That's all just white. I feel like I'm pretty good at opening cans. Like ASMR vibes with opening cans. I feel like I always get the perfect can opening. That's gonna be my, so it's like, what's your secret talent? Opening cans. It tastes so similar to the score, but slightly sweeter, and it doesn't have that weird aftertaste. So for me, on flavor alone, it's already a 7 out of 10. It's above, I'm actually gonna bump up the Monster to 8 out of 10 because I think that was better flavor than the others so far. This is probably a 7 out of 10. It's slightly better than the score. It's still watered down, but it's got slightly more sweet and none of the like weird aftertaste. Okay, so sugar. Total sugar is 4 grams. So it has the least amount of sugar out of the 3 so far, and it's slightly sweeter than the score, so that's interesting. And caffeine, okay, so this has 30 milligrams, I say grams, imagine, 30 milligrams of caffeine. So it has the least amount of caffeine, but also the least amount of sugar. It's only 2 milligrams off, like how bad could it really be?
I prefer Score over this.
You prefer Score over this, really?
Yeah.
Flavor-wise?
Yeah, flavor-wise.
I'm surprised.
I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10.
A 4!
Yeah.
I think it's better than the Score. I think the Score was like, I don't like that, but maybe you like the weird aftertaste. You like bubblegum flavored things here.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Okay.
I don't. Okay.
But yeah,
That's so sad.
definitely Monster first,
Hmm.
then a Score, and then Reboost.
Mine's-
It's, like definitely at the bottom of the list
No,
now.
mine's are different. Predator. This is a really cool can. So I almost want to give it an extra point just because it looks really cool. Like, I like that. It looks rich. I don't remember how much it was. Maybe I bought them all at the same time, but I was also buying a bunch of other things, so I have no idea. That one had, look at that. I don't know if you can even see that. That was insane. I don't know what that's called. Mist. Okay, but that one definitely has more flavor than the other two. Still not as much as the Monster, I will say that. The Monster definitely has the most flavor so far, but this has more than the other two, and I quite like it. It almost tastes like a Monster. And then sugar, it has 3.9 grams of sugar. So this has the least amount of sugar out of all of them so far. And caffeine wise, 30 milligrams. So it's the same amount of caffeine as Reboost, but it has less sugar and it tastes better. So for me, that's a really pretty good, and it makes a statement because it looks cool. So it's a conversation starter. A guest star.
Definitely not sitting next to you.
You're just like waiting to drink all the energy drinks.
So I've never done a Predator before.
You've never done a Predator before.
That
I
sounds
really
very
hope
weird.
not.
So I've never tried the Predator.
Okay.
But yeah.
It had a Reboost.
Yeah.
Okay. And?
It's actually not that bad.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not bad for like literally the least amount of sugar out of the 3.
Yeah.
And it flavors pretty good.
No, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your rating?
So this is definitely better than the Score.
Oh, nice.
So this is the second on this now.
Then you have a Play. I got a little mini one because I could, and it's so cute. The Play. I've also I want to say I've never had a Play, but I swear I've had one in primary school. Like someone offered me to taste it, and I had drama class afterwards, and I'm pretty sure I was like running around the class the entire time. So that was an experience. That was probably the Play. I don't remember what it tastes like though. So. I'm sorry, but that's 5 out of 5 so far of the good can opening. I'm proud of myself. This tastes orange, but like orange medicine, not like orange juice. No, that tastes exactly like that orange like medicine you have that has like slight grain in it. This obviously doesn't have the grain, but it has like orange. Bleh, that's disgusting. I hate that. I'm gonna taste it again just to make sure. This one will not be finished by me. Maybe Brendan will have it when he's tired and desperate, but I'm not. This is, bleh, that's disgusting. Okay. No, I really hate that. It has 3.9 grams of sugar. And then the caffeine content's also 30 milligrams. So it's the same as the Predator, except the taste is terrible. So for me, this is like a -1 out of 10. I hate it so much. I would rank it lower, but then that just feels mean. And, you know, it didn't ask for that. So I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. It's your turn. Have you had a play before?
I have.
The original?
Yeah. I do see what you mean about the orange taste, yeah. It's like a vitamin C.
Yeah, like a vitamin C effervescent.
Yeah, there we go.
Vitamin C effervescent vibes, yeah. Which you don't really want from like a sugary energy drink.
Yeah.
If I wanted an effervescent, I'd drink an effervescent.
That's true. But now you get the caffeine out of it, so.
Some do have caffeine.
That is true.
And more vitamins. So if you want that taste, you added benefits.
Much more.
What do you think?
Better than a Reboost.
Better!
Better.
You're lying. No, absolutely not.
So this is probably third now.
Yuck.
I can't remember what I gave Reboost. 6.5. So this will.
And you have Reboost to 4.
Oh, well, okay. So whatever
Yeah.
it was, this is probably just above it.
It's like a 5.
Yeah.
No, it's disgusting. I don't know how you. Don't trust him. He'll eat anything. He eats cold food. Like when you have a creamy pasta, he'll eat it cold. Don't trust him. And the OG Red Bull, I have had this before. I generally do sugar-free, so I don't really remember what it tastes like, but I'm assuming it tastes the same. So Red Bull, can never go wrong with Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. And it's so easy to open, so. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to drink. I still really like the Monster, flavor-wise. I just find this easier to drink and it feels more refreshing, if that makes sense. I just don't like the price. Red Bull is definitely more expensive, especially if you want to get a bigger one. It's not great. And I do like the sugar-free one, and then the flavored ones, we have to give a special mention to the apricot and strawberry, I think it is. That is amazing. It's delicious. That wins everything. That's like ultimate summer drink. But anyway, this is good. I like this. I honestly don't know where to put it on the terms of like this and Monster. Monster has more flavor, but I feel like this has less sugar, but we'll find out. Oh no. What is this one? Okay. So Monster's 11 grams of sugar. This is 10.7 grams of sugar. It's basically the same. At that point, it's basically the same. But it does have 32 milligrams of caffeine. So it's the same amount of caffeine as a Monster, but very slightly less sugar. And I can't compare them because they taste so different. This tastes more refreshing and less toxic. Let me put it that way. Monster does taste toxic. Like it does taste like you're drinking an energy drink. Where this just tastes like chilled, refreshing. You have this on a night out when you're out with your friends, or when you're cramming for exams, or just on the run, or like before a workout. Whereas Monster, I feel like it's an experience. Like you are drinking a Monster, like you feel like you're drinking a Monster. Where this is just like you can drink it, it's fine. So I guess I put it like above a Monster, but I also don't know, because I also still really like Monster. Monster is very slightly cheaper. Don't get me wrong, like Monster's still not as cheap as I would like it to be, but it's, yeah, I don't know, it's difficult. It is difficult. If they release a sugar-free version of the apricot and strawberry flavor, then Red Bull would be above Monster. But at the moment, I think I have to put Monster above it because I just know about the other flavors that I really, really like that are also sugar-free. And it's also just really easily accessible and slightly cheaper. So I'm going to put Monster above it for now. But Red Bull has potential. So, and I do also like their events. So there's that.
So yes, I have tried this one before.
Well, yeah, I feel like everyone's had a Red Bull at some point in their lives. If you haven't, then you've clearly always had enough sleep, which you are blessed. And there's not much to say, is there?
No,
like,
I mean,
it's drinkable. It doesn't taste weird. It tastes fine.
It's great. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still Monster above it.
Yeah.
But yeah, not that bad.
Yeah. It is crazy though. The Monster does have the most sugar out of all of them, which I had a suspicion because it's so sweet. Like, it's got that like intense flavor, but this isn't far off from the sugar, to be fair.
No. What?
It doesn't taste
0.3?
sweet though. They've somehow like got the flavor to just be like perfect for mixing into drinks.
Yeah, that's all I can actually taste is Night Out
Yeah.
or Red Bull. Yeah.
Red Bull, and I can say alcohol on YouTube, right? Red Bull and
Jägermeister?
no,
No, it's Jäger bombs. Yeah.
no, is that is Red Bull?
No.
Those are good, but
Yeah.
I feel like Red Bull and tequila is really good because you can't taste the tequila. It's perfect, and then you're also getting energy at the same time, and then you don't have a bad hangover the next day. Tips. Okay, so that is it. I will put them in order of, I feel like we went through it as we went along, but just for fun, I'm gonna put my ranking on the screen now according to flavor and Brandon's ranking, since they are slightly different. And then I'm gonna now also put on the screen them according to highest sugar level, and on this side will be highest caffeine level, just for comparison, just so you can see, because I think it's fun to look at. It's obviously, let's be honest, energy drinks aren't healthy, so if that's the thing you're looking for, this is the wrong video and the wrong product. But you need energy. Sometimes you gotta do it, and I haven't slept properly in so long. Help in my eyes. Help me. I have so much energy now, and I've only had a couple sips. And they're open, so now we have to drink them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new videos. There will hopefully be more fun ones like this. I do have some ideas, but if you have any that you would like to see, please comment down below. I would always like to see that. I'd love to just know what you would like to see more of on this channel. I do post a lot of shorts during the week, so if you're looking for that type of content, you can see that. And then, yeah, let me know what your favorite energy drink is down in the comments below. And also flavor-wise, obviously we didn't touch on that in this. If we did that, I would literally, I think I'd die of a caffeine overdose. There's so many flavors of every energy drink, it's insane, even just for Monster. So let me know your favorite energy drink flavor and energy drink brand. And also give this video a feels like. It really helps with the channel, and I'm gonna need it because something has to be worth the lack of sleep I'm not gonna get tonight. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Brendan says bye-bye too.
Bye-bye.